Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. John Gray will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Fouled off. Span, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. They'll try it again from first. It swung on and missed the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Matt Duffy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, center
First
fielder,
pitch of the at-bat.
Kevin Pillar.
Fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Line to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard, but foul. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
0-2 the count to Miller. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And Reese, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Malik Smith the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Smith handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Moncada has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
Number 5.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit weakly back to the mound. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pilar. He went down swinging to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard into left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well,
Right
8 games. Now, man, I'm
How
starting to
about
think
you?
about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter.
Into the box,
Patrick.
Wellington Castillo.
Wellington.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gomez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Gomez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Gomez stands at second with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Pilar has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
High in the air out to center field. Moncada waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready now for the White Sox. Yohan Moncada was a
second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, Leury Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Center fielder, number 12.
So stepping in, Kevin Pilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Rays, catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ramos.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
First baseman number
Offense
44.
apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Moncada gloves it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Third baseman number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to left. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The third baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they move out in front 7-6. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Smith is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 in the inning for the Sox. However, they come. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Right fielder, Carlos.
First delivery
Gomez.
to him on the way. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up
Brad
next for the Rays,
Miller.
Brad Miller. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson.
Alvarado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting. left
Digging in
fielder,
the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Miller is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the White Sox
Pilar.
lineup now, and stepping in, Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting, right
Into
fielder,
the box now, Avisail Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So one away for Denard Span.
The designated hitter, Denard Span. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 the count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dan Jennings is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Dan Jennings.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Grounded to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Hanley Ramirez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1-0 the count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Wellington Castillo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3rd baseman, Matt Duffy.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia giving chase, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays,
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Romo, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again, Nicky Delmonico. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 7, shortstop, Jim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they still. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball on the show. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Anderson has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. In the dirt here. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Gray takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Matt Andriese allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Luis Avilan records 8 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year.
Gotta get these bundles off, bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner, burner, no limit, top of the tank turner, spot earner, plot thickener, fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur. It wasn't like we weren't cooking.